I have a proof.
What can you prove?
You're a dirty nigga. Bring
Whoa,
black slave. I'm a terrorist. I will explode.
Whoa! 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 God bless you. What is going on here, yeah? They told me to get out their yard, man. They told me I was. They said there go the neighborhood when Godlogic talked about Islam. There go the neighborhood.
What I'm gonna say though is you're gonna have people come up here and talk crazy things, maybe even saying some things that don't make any sense on behalf of Islam, and not every single person knows what they're talking about. Like the guy that just came up before me and just completely, called you the N-word. I mean, that's extremely disrespectful and racist. And in Islam, I mean, you might have your belief, but what I'll say in Islam, you're taught not to disrespect any people by saying, terrible words, right? That's all I'm gonna say.
That's not true either, dude. That's
fine. I mean, that's what you believe. It's
not about my belief. It's literally what the Quran says. The Quran literally says.
I was taught, as a Muslim, that's what I was taught.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. That's what I know, dude. Listen, I know what you're taught. Trust me, I know what you grow up with. What I'm saying is what you're taught is not Islam. Like literally in the Quran, it says, "Those who disbelieve among the people of the book," that's us, Jews and Christians, and the polytheists, they will have their abode in hellfire. They are the worst of creatures. All right? Believe it, thinking I'm going to go to hell because of my beliefs, no problem with that. But it goes further and says, I am the worst of creatures because I don't believe.
Okay, I have one last question. I'm just curious. I have one last question.
Wait. Do you believe that that's disrespectful to call someone the worst of creatures because of their belief?
Look, no. I'm not gonna like say like, because like I said, like I don't have detailed knowledge. I just want to ask you, and I'm gonna hop.
No, I'm just asking your opinion. That's what I'm not asking for a detail, not just your opinion, because you're talking about respect and saying that in Islam it teaches us not to disrespect people of other religions, of other worldviews. Well, I just gave you a verse in the Quran that says that I'm worse than even Satan because I disbelieve. Do you think that is disrespectful?
So as a Muslim, I mean, if you're as a Muslim, you're taught to believe that if you're not a Muslim, then you have to find God. And if you believe in one true God, if you believe in one God and one God only, then at the end of the day...
You should for sure run for office, Umar. You should run for office. You should run for office.
I'm just speaking facts. Like if Islam, if you believe in one true God and one true God only, then...
Is that what I asked?
You might serve time in hell, but you will go to
Umar,
heaven.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. That's
my
is it
point.
Respectful?
Because I'm not...
That's not what I asked that. I didn't ask that. Here's the question again. Super simple.
Yeah.
Is it respectful to call someone the worst of creatures simply because they have a different belief than you?
Look, and the thing is, I'm not going to follow up with that verse and give you the explanation as to what that really meant, because
I'm not asking for an explanation. I'm asking, is it respectful to call someone the worst of creatures simply because they don't believe the same as you? Is that respectful? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, it is fair to assume that, yes, but like I said, it's the same thing. Like I can't.
Wait, you're saying yes, that's respectful?
Dude, you're pinning me in a particular area, which it's like I get what you're trying to do, but because I don't have because I don't know every single interpretation of every single verse in the book, because the book is humongous. I can't tell you that
the ayah.
What's up?
I don't care about interpretation right now.
What?
Are you saying yes? Yes, that's respectful to call me the worst of creatures because I don't believe the same. If you're paused, I can't hear you right now. If you're paused,
I guess he's saying he wants an interpretation regarding what the ayah says, which is weird because the ayah is clear as a daylight and is calling the Jews and the Christians are the worst creatures, bro. You don't need no explanation for the ayah.
Yeah. So is that respectful? Yes or no?
Okay, look, the thing is, you're pinning me in this certain area. Of course, okay, look, obviously, yes, it is disrespectful. Like I get it.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
I need, Umar. I love you, man. That's all I need. So look, the reason why I pinned you there, and you're right, I did pin you there, but only because you said that in Islam, it teaches you to be respectful to those of other religions and do not call them nasty things. However, according to Islam, what you said is not Islamic. It is Islamic to actually disrespect me as a disbeliever.
Okay,
You're supposed to think I'm the worst of creatures.
Quick question: does the Bible also have contradictions? Like obviously, like I mean, there are
No,
other
it doesn't have
verses-
contradictions. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? What does that have to do with what we just said?
because there are also other hadiths. Like I mean, I can't pull it up off the top of my head, but there are also other verses, or I don't even know, but there's other sayings that say that you do have to respect it. Like killing one person is like killing all of mankind. Like
No, that's for the Jews, not for the Muslims. As he says, we prescribe for the Jews that to kill one person, one innocent person, is to kill all of mankind. That's for the Jews. Then
Wait,
the
what?
next one, that's for the Jews, it says, not for the Muslims. For the Muslims, he says, right in the very next verse, if someone calls mischief in the land, cut off their hands and cut off their feet. Crucify them or something like that. It's tough. Hold on. Let me see. Like cut off their hands.
It's Surah Al-Ma'idah if you're referring. It's Surah Al-Ma'idah if you're referring.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's pull that up. Chapter 5,
hold
verse
on,
33.
hold on. I have to hop. Hold on. I have to dip, but I just have.
Oh man.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm just curious. Like, I just want to ask. Like, do
Come on, man.
all people go to heaven? In as a Christian, do you believe that? I'm just
Only
curious.
people-
Like, I'm not asking to debate you. It's a simple question.
I'm answering you.
Go ahead.
You have to believe that Jesus is the Son of God who died for your sins and rose again on the third day. Anybody who rejects that, you're not going to heaven.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate you. You're a cool dude. You're chill. Come back anytime if you just want to have a chill conversation about religion. You're welcome.
Yeah, I
anytime.
understand. Hey, all due respect. Yeah, with all respect, bro. Like people, they're gonna come up here. They're gonna talk shit, but like it's all respect. You know, like there are good people out there that are Muslim, so I'm sure you're aware of that. All right. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, bro.
Take care, man. Now, this is what I'll say, guys, because I want to say this about Umar, and in case he's still listening too. Umar, I think anyone can see this and say that Umar was a chill dude. He seemed to be respectful. He came off respectful, remained respectful. Even when we was pressing him, he didn't manifest. He still remained respectful, right? And thought that, and still thinks that you shouldn't be deeming people who have a different belief than you as disgusting or bad or, anything like that. And so Umar seems to be a good dude, which makes Umar a bad Muslim. Umar, you are a bad, bad Muslim because you are respectful to my beliefs. You're respectful to me as a person of the book. You are a bad, bad Muslim. And you're not too far from the kingdom with your attitude, the kingdom of heaven. So, believe in the gospel, Umar.